All right. Hello, Virgo. How you doing? What's good with my Virgos? It's time to go ahead and bust out your September bonus reading. It's bonus time for Virgo. So for those of you who are new to my channel and new to my style, when I do bonus readings, the intention that I'm actually putting into it is to pick up on details that I may have missed or left out of the main monthly reading. Okay? Got to put some kind of intention into it, but you never really know exactly what's going to come through. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Remember, y'all, that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. I will not follow you or reach out to you on any social media platform. You know, the scammers they love me, man. They love pretending to be me. Unfortunately, though, that's not me. If you're getting followed or reached out to by somebody, just please report those people and send them love and light, okay? Anyway, let's do an energy check. Let's do an energy check. Let's see what's the dealio. What's going on with Virgo and the person they're dealing with? Let's just take a little energy check here. We're also going to look at energetic blockages in these bonuses too, okay? Ooh, the Ace of Coins in the reverse. Could be another earth sign for some of you. That could just be your flat out refusal to do this again. Especially if you have somebody that's trying to reconcile with you, but I kind of feel like that feels more like your decision. Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is a final decision. Final decision. Thank you, Joy Bates, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I do kind of feel like I don't really think there's somebody here that's not really okay with the fact that this is over. And it doesn't feel like you. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you straight up. It doesn't feel like you. Okay? Because let's see. You know what does feel like you? Two of Swords, Two of Cups, both reversed. This feels like your energy. Absolutely not. It's over. It's done. Okay? I think for most of you, there's very little to no communication here. If there is communication, it's not like very consistent, very maybe on and off. I just think for the majority of you, there is no communication here. But there is unfinished business here. I think a lot of you are dealing with a past life karmic soulmate. You didn't get it right in the last lifetime, so you tried it again in this lifetime, and it's not working out in this lifetime either. But that cycle is still incomplete, okay? I think a lot of you are going to be exploring a lot of other options here lately. Some of you have a lot of options already available to you, you know? You could be talking to other people, dating other people, but there is some energy reconciliation being thrown into this right here. And it could be you. For some of you, it could be you wanting to reconcile, but for the majority of you, it feels like that's not you. I think your mind's pretty well made up on this. Let's see what's blocking the two of you energetically here. I want to see what the actual energetic blockage is. What's the energetic blockage between Virgo and the person they're dealing with, universe? King of Swords in the reverse. Two more shuffles, two more. I just really kind of feel like you have a very low tolerance for bullshit. Very low tolerance. Some of you, you get one little whiff of bullshit and you get a real bad attitude about that, don't you? Ooh, the Lover's card. So this is a very intense connection here. Very intense, okay? But still, okay. I think a lot of you are very emotionally independent, and this person didn't like that. You're dealing with somebody that I think they were a bit intimidated by your emotional independence, okay? And that happens. A lot of times people do take that the wrong way. They think that that means you're not into them. No. Emotional independence, all that really means is I don't need you. I choose you. If you're a part of my life, I choose you. You know what I mean? I don't need you. If you walk out that door, okay, so be it. I'll be fine. I don't need you to make me happy. You see what I'm saying? And I think that kind of intimidated them a little bit. Could be an Aries for some of you. I think they're a little bit intimidated by your emotional independence. But this is a very intense connection. For some of you, it could be a twin flame connection. It could be a Gemini for some of you. I also have Aries, Sagittarius, or Capricorn. But I think a lot of you have a very low tolerance for bullshit. Some of you, Eight of Pentacles, my number one priority is my business or my job or my money, whatever the case may be. You're either with me or you're against me. You're either on my team or you're in my way. One of the two. You know what I mean? Yeah, there is no middle ground here. So if you're going to hold me back or derail me from accomplishing my goals or derail my progress with my work or anything, no. You get out of my way. I ain't got no time for that. My job, my work, my money, my empire is my number one priority, Let's see how this person feels about you, though. Let's see how this person actually feels. What are their feelings and intentions towards Virgo? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? How's this person feel about Virgo, universe? Star card reverse. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I think they can't really figure you out. I think this person's having a very difficult time trying to read you, trying to figure you out, trying to know where they stand with you. Last shuffle, last one. Yeah, they think about you all the time, but they don't know how you feel about them. Yep, see? Could be an Aries for some of you, but this person is very intimidated by you. Very intimidated, okay? They feel like you're moving on and you're done. And like I said, I think a lot of you are. But they're very intimidated by you and they don't know how to read you. They don't know how to read you. They're still very much in love with you and they think about you all the time, but they don't know how to read you. They don't know exactly what's going on in your mind, I think they try to overthink you a little bit, They might try to overthink you because I'm very familiar with Virgo energy, having a moon and rising in Virgo myself. It's not all that complicated, is it? You all aren't really complicated people. It is what it is. What you see is what you got. And if you try to overthink that, no. It's very, very simple. I'm not a very complicated person, Very, very simple. Don't try to overthink it. I say what I mean what I say, and I speak it and I do it. My actions match up with my words. So if you don't get me, that's your problem, not mine. You know what I mean? That type of, very simple. I think they're trying to overthink you a little bit, King of Wands reversed. Yeah, they feel like you're playing games, man. They feel like you were playing a game with them. Like maybe you didn't take them very seriously. I really just feel like you're so emotionally independent that they are convinced that there's something deeper and there's really not, I think they're overthinking you. They're really overthinking you. Well, let's see if this person's taking any actions towards Virgo. Will this person take any actions towards Virgo? High Priestess reversed. Now, I just have to go ahead and say it. For some of you, this person may end up opening up to you, Like you may get like a random surprise email or Facebook message or something like that with them opening up and telling you a bunch of things they never told you before. For some of you, it hit me real quick and I wasn't going to say it, but I was like, man, fuck it. Whatever. Judgment though. Okay, 9 of Wands. 7 of Wands reversed. 4 of Swords. 10 of Cups reversed. Not a whole lot of action. For some of you, like I said, this is only a few of you. Ace of Swords reversed. I know it's only a few of you. Some of you, like this person is going to like write you, for example, like write you this big, like you'll just get a surprise message in your email or your Instagram or your Facebook, with them, I want to confess something or whatever, High Priestess reversed. Maybe want to confess a secret they've been keeping to themselves. But for the very most part, that's only a few of you. I don't think that's very many of you. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse, okay? Now, what this person's doing is they're going out trying to find somebody new, but they're still carrying the past baggage that was created between the two of you with them to every new person that they try to find. They're trying to find somebody new to take your place. Doesn't really look very successful, but Two of Swords reversed and the Temperance. Now, this person's made a decision. I think they're just they're gonna wait, I think, probably. They're going to wait and hopefully try to get over this, but it doesn't look like they're getting over it anytime soon. Wheel of Fortune's reversed again. Well, advice. Advice, 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 advice. What's the best advice for Virgo? And then we're going to read New Love after this. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. It's a weird piece of advice. Hold on. Because that does kind of feel like a conversation is going to need to be had between the two of you eventually. Eventually. Hang on. Let me see what the rest of the spread says. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Hold on. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Boom. Okay. All right. Empress reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so a conversation is eventually going to need to be had between you and this person, okay? But not right now. I don't think it's going to need to be a full-on reconciliation. Okay, it could be a Taurus for some of you. Empress reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. Y'all are not going to rebuild this and reconcile fully. However, I think a very casual conversation will need to be had between the two of you one of these days, okay? Now, this is where I'm going to have to send you to go looking for the answers where they really, truly lie, and that's within yourself, okay? First of all, stop doubting yourself, okay? Virgo, you all are some of the worst ones when it comes to this overthinking and overanalyzing and being too overcritical about yourself. Do not doubt your feelings. Do not doubt your intuition, okay? You know exactly what the energies are doing that you and this person are exchanging. And yes, you're exchanging energy, even if you don't want to. I don't give a damn if you ain't talked to this person in 2 months. You're still exchanging energy back and forth. And you can feel what that energy is. You already know. The minute you start thinking about this person, how does it feel? If it still feels like, it's not time. I've used this example like 20 times in the last week. I'm going to use it again, okay? When your car breaks down and you pull it over to the side of the road, don't immediately open the hood and stick your hands in there and try to work. You're going to get burned. Same thing with this right here. Let it cool down. Let it cool down. And you do that by feeling. I'm going to feel this situation in here. I'm going to think about the person, think about the situation. What does it feel like? If it doesn't feel cooled down, don't do it. Don't do it, okay? And again, you're just going to have to use your better judgment because there's some of you out there, I know there's some of you out there who are dealing with somebody who's so sick that they'll hold on to this for years. Feel it. Your gut's not lying to you. Your intuition is not lying to you. When you think about this situation, you can feel it. But eventually, at some point, whether it's next month, next 6 months, or next year sometime, eventually, a casual conversation is going to need to be had between you and this person, but it's not anytime soon because we need to close this cycle out, okay? The cycle needs to be closed and completed, okay? All right, let's read New Love. New things coming in for Virgo. If you are not dealing with or even interested in anything new coming in, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos who are either dealing with or interested in something new coming in. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Desiree, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. I'm a Virgo rising too. Moon and rising. Moon and rising. I remember back in the day, but before I started doing this, I actually used to be just like in your position. I used to be just a watcher. I was a silent subscriber. I would never comment. Didn't even have a profile picture on my YouTube channel. But I would sit around and very obsessively watch all the YouTube tarot card readers. And I'm an Aquarius. That's my sun sign. And if all my favorite readers, every last Aquarius reading didn't resonate, I'd go to the Virgo reading and it would, you know? So, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, for those of you curious. If you're a Virgo sun and this doesn't resonate, go check your moon and your rising and your Venus. 2 more shuffles for the new person. Whoa! A couple of them jumped out in my lap there. That one's the one yelling at me. Hang on. You know what? This deck's getting kind of an attitude with me. This one's kind of yelling at me. Judgment reversed. Page of Cups. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with somebody a little bit younger than you. But I really feel like this is kind of unexpected. This is kind of unexpected. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I really feel like this is kind of unexpected. This new person, it kind of awakens the kid in them a little bit, you know? And I don't mean like a child. I mean like when you were in middle school, high school, you know, when you get your first little boyfriend, girlfriend or whatever, and that feeling that you get where you just sit up on the phone for like 4 hours just breathing into the phone, fall asleep on the phone. You know what I mean? That young love feeling, you know? With the Page of Cups here. Kind of unexpected too. Kind of unexpected, but it's almost looking like, I feel like the two of you may end up butting heads if you haven't already. Okay, because I think this person's very, very insecure. You're dealing with somebody that's very, very insecure, and I think you all are going to end up butting heads over that eventually. Okay? Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Communication is a little funky between the two of you. Now, we have just officially entered into Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. Okay? Yesterday was one of the heaviest energy days I've felt in a long time. Found out this morning, yesterday pre-shadow started. And I was like, there we go. This has an effect on communications, and it almost always comes through in the readings too. But I'm kind of seeing that the two of you, could be an Aries for some of you, may end up butting heads a little bit. And it mainly has to do with this person being very, very insecure. Their insecurities might start an argument. Let's see what their true intentions are. True intentions of the new person Virgo's dealing with. How do they really see you and feel about you? Queen of Cups, man. I got a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings for you. For some of you, this person has been into you for a really long time and just hasn't opened up and said anything. Could be a water sign for some of you. Empress reversed, Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. So they're a little nervous and restless about this here. A little bit nervous and restless. They do want long-term commitment. They do want long-term commitment, but I kind of feel like they feel like you don't, they think that they're more into you than you are them. So they feel insecure. They feel a bit insecure, okay? With the Queen of Cups, Lover's card reversed. Man, I'm the one in love. Virgo isn't as into me as I am them, you know? So like I said, this person has a lot of insecurities. Maybe that's not even true. That may not even be true. But for whatever reason, that's how they see you and feel about you. They want things to pick up real quick between the two of you. They're ready to start a whole new chapter. Okay? They could have, I really think this person's been very badly burned in the past, and they're ready to start over new and fresh. Okay? Problem is, they're carrying insecurities from the past into this connection here. Okay? If there was ever a way to guarantee that you would repeat a past cycle, it's to do that. You know? I'm bringing all my emotional baggage from the past connection into this new connection and not healing up at all, you know? So it does look like, kind of feeling like the two of you is going to end up butting heads a little bit here. Well, all right. I guess let's go ahead and look at the outcome. What is the outcome? What's the outcome between Virgo and the new person? For September. King of Swords reversed. Oh, man. Might not last very long, honestly. I think you're probably going to end up walking away from this here. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. There's also this Pisces symbol in that moon there. It could be a Pisces for some of you. But it almost looks like it's coming to an end and you're walking away from this here. Yeah, well, speaking of Pisces, there's the moon card. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with. Ace of Pentacles reversed again. Let's get some advice cards here. Let's get some advice. What's the best advice? What's the best advice for Virgo universe? What's the best advice? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Some of you need to focus most of your energy on closing out past cycles before you jump into a new relationship. Okay. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so some of you might end up doing the right thing here, honestly. Like I said, I think for a lot of you, this is a very sudden, abrupt, and unexpected connection here. So, oh, wow, okay. This hasn't happened in a while. Okay. So there's always new faces in here, so I am going to go on a bit of a lecture that I've done a million times. So if you've heard me say this before, I apologize, but there's always new faces in here. Okay. You will never, ever, never, ever, 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 never level up without being tested. Never. Not you, not me, not my neighbor. Nobody will level up without being tested. Okay? Universe be like, okay, so you're done with those cycles. Okay? All that shit you've been going through. You've been going through the same cycle over and over and over again. You're done with that, right? You've learned everything you needed to learn. You're done with those same kinds of people and those same kinds of relationships and those same kinds of situations. You're done, right? No problem. Show me. Prove it. Prove it. Universe will send you a test. Something just like everything else that you've already experienced in the past. You know, could be the same demon in a different person. Show me that you're done with it. Do so, because if you want to experience something different, you have to start doing something different. So universe will send you a test. It'll be almost identical to the past 5 people that you've been involved with. Nope, not doing it this time. I'm going to react differently. I'm going to actually do something different. You know what? I don't need it that bad. I don't need it that bad. I've been there, done that. I've smelled that bullshit before. You walk away from this, universe says, cool. You passed the test. And somebody even newer than the new person shows up. And this right here is unlike anybody that you've ever dealt with before. Some of you are ready to attract your person, your match, the person that aligns with your highest good. Okay? Now, how do I attract the person that aligns with my highest good? I have to align with my own highest good first. And what better way to prove that to the universe than to turn and walk away from somebody that I know I don't need? See what I'm saying? See, a lot of us are out there in this really low, negative, dense, lonely frequency, and we're expecting somebody on a higher vibration to come pull us out of the muck, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. The people that we attract into our lives are mirror image reflections of whatever frequency that we're on, whether it's loneliness, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, heart, it doesn't matter. The person that comes into our lives are reflections of that. Now, if somebody comes into my life that's not on a frequency that I want to be on, and I reject that and walk away from that, by default, that pops me up to the next vibrational bandwidth. Bam, there's your person. There they are. Just had to show the universe. You had to show the universe you was ready for something new. See what I'm saying? Cool. Right on, Virgo. Right on. Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages my Virgos needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.